Hello everybody, I'm in Shibuya Station. This is the center of Tokyo. I thought I'd go live and share with you this experience that is Shibuya. This is the inside of the JR station. You can see a lot of people are buying the tickets to go elsewhere. We just arrived. Up there is the map of Tokyo. It's really complex. Just to prove it, we are right here. That is Shibuya. And now, for those of you that are with me right now, I'm gonna take you out there to the intersection, the one that is world famous, that a lot of people come to Japan to see. It's an energetic place. It's definitely only in Japan. And I just happen to be in the area. I just finished a meeting nearby. I thought I would share with you Shibuya. Wow. Every time I come here, it's just as impressive as the first time. Maybe not so much. All right. I'm gonna go back and do this again. It's not the same. I'm gonna go back now. I'm gonna come out of the station and give you the experience that you would have if you were here with me. How about that, okay? All right, this is really cool. Are you ready? All right. This is what it's like to exit Shibuya Station and enter Shibuya Crossing, Hachikō Crossing, and then we're gonna walk around Shibuya a little bit. All right, so you've just exited the station, all right? You're now coming this way. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm still with you. Here we go. Like right away, you can see this place is just media insane. It's like the Times Square of Tokyo. There's the 5 o'clock bell. It's 5 p.m. So at 5 p.m. they let you know. I guess it's meant for the kids to go back home. But at sunset, you still got a little bit of daylight, but the lights come on, and it's really stunning. Right there in front is the Hachiko Statue, and this is where a lot of people will meet. They'll say, "Let's meet at the Hachiko Statue." Everybody come. Look, everyone's getting a picture here. Can I get in the picture too? I'm in the picture. I better get out of here. Yay. Oh, wow. Where are you from?
Korea.
Oh, Korea. Oh, very cool. Wow. So there's the Hachiko statue. They're from Korea. There's people from all over the world here. All right. So this is what the intersection looks like. It's pretty crazy, I know. Calm down, relax. It's a lot to take in. This TV is new. I didn't remember seeing the Shibuya, this Hit Vision. So that's new. Usually the big one was this TV right here in the front, which is above the Starbucks and the Tsutaya. This one is quite famous. This is the Q front. Ah, there it is, Q front. All right, I'm not gonna cross the street this time. We're gonna wait one cycle and then cross it the second time. Just watch the people flowing. Run, people, run! There's always one. So you have 45 seconds to cross, and there's, I believe it's 90 seconds now for the traffic to go by, and then there's another 45 seconds, so that goes in a pattern, sort of like this. And we're gonna cross the street in the next cycle, take a little walk around. There's the Ichimaru queue, the 109. Thank you, BS Fat Boy. Thank you for the super chat. This is the 109 building. This is a very famous shopping plaza. Inside there is a maze of women's shops. This is what's called Sentagai, but it's now called Basketball Street. I guess they really wanted to promote basketball. We're gonna walk down there next. And this goes towards the Tower Record. If you go straight, it'll take you to Harajuku eventually. All right. Let's cross the street. We're first. We're first in line. This is a big deal for some people. For me, it's not. I live here. But I'm doing this for you. All right. She's saying here, "Ao ni narimashita," the light turned blue. In Japan, the intersection light is blue and not green. Now we're in the middle of Hachiko. Very cool. If I stay here much longer, I'm gonna hit by a car. But this is what the intersection looks like. Everybody, hope you're enjoying this. That's the Yamanote line we'll be going through here. You don't have much time. They probably should not stop there. They're my friends from Korea. They've taken a picture before. All right. So can you feel the energy? You've been here for about 7 minutes, just like me. Can you feel the energy? There's a lot of energy here at the Shibuya's Hachikō Crossing. A lot of people will go up to that Starbucks. And up here is, some people say, the busiest Starbucks in the world. I just think it's one of the most expensive Starbucks in the world because you get, it's one of the only Starbucks that has a short size. Starbucks usually starts with tall size around the world. This one has a short size, and that's pretty unique, I thought. They charge the same as a tall size for the short size. It's to pay for the real estate, I've heard before. It's hard to get a seat up there, but if you're here early in the morning, it's very possible. But one of the reasons to do it is because you want to watch all those people crossing the street. So there's Shibuya Station. That's where we just walked across from here. I'm going to take you through Basketball Street. This is Shibuya Sentagai. And you can see up here in Japanese, it says here, right? You can see it, Shibuya Sentagai. This is what this area was called, but for some reason they changed it to Basketball Street a few years ago. Personally, very cheesy. Basketball, people in Japan are typically short. It's not really a basketball place, but anyway, it is what it is. That goes up to Dogenzaka, up the hill. It's a very bright area. All right, let's make our way through Basketball Street, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. Okay, when I turn, there's Shibuya Station. When I turn the corner here, we're gonna see a bunch of lights. And one of the reasons why I like this, it's so loud, isn't it? One of the reasons that I like this street is because, at this time, is because the lights go up like 5 stories. And it's really colorful. All right, here we are. Basketball Street, aka Sentagai. I don't remember this many tourists being here. I see it's like 50% non-Japanese. Now, mind you, a lot of the tourists, the faces that I'm seeing are Asian faces, so for Westerners, they might not be able, sadly, to tell the difference between Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. I can tell the difference because there's lots of reasons: style, walk, face, language. I see a lot of non-Japanese people walking around here. It's more than 50% foreign. It's kind of shocking. It never was like this. So I can tell that there are a lot of foreign tourists making their way to Tokyo. That's just insane. It really does look like a theme park, doesn't it? What do you think? I don't think that they all like basketball. So this is the flow of Sentagai. This is a narrow street that leads off of Hachikō Crossing from Shibuya Station. And this is the way I usually go to when I go to NHK. NHK is up this way, about a 5-minute walk from here. I think they call it, I'm gonna give you this angle. I think they call it Basketball Street because they wanted to connect with younger people. And in Japan, basketball is like a teenage sport. It's not so popular other than that. I don't know why, actually. Just a guess. As you can see, at this time of day, the sky is still kind of bright. It's not black. It's a lot of color. I love this time of night in this area. It's really a big, like, media place, isn't it? So much marketing in this area. This is a newly renovated McDonald's that's supposed to be pretty nice inside. They have chargers and Wi-Fi and things like that. This is looking back onto Basketball Street. I see Burger King's getting a little dotonbori. A little burger sticking out there. Very interesting. That's new. Alright, we're gonna keep walking around. So let's say goodbye to Basketball Street. Let's go say hello to another area. There are too many areas of Shibuya. We're gonna walk a little bit over here and then loop back around. This building has changed color a few times. It's now red. I thought it was yellow before. This is where I did the Purikura episode on Only in Japan main channel about 2 years ago. This is Purikura no Maker. And they know Mecca of Purikura. And they have a lot of stuff on the 3rd floor. Purikura! So many people. All right, I'm gonna walk up a little bit this way. Let's take an alley. We're going through here. So we're going inside. There's a koban or a police box right there. And there's some cheap restaurants in here that we go to when we're meeting up for events, for like dinners for NHK. But this is let's go down the street, this alley. Oh, that looks so good. Omurice. Very nice. A family of skiers. Woo! So we have here a lot of little cafes, little pizzerias, restaurants. People taking selfie. Okay. Now I remember. I know exactly where we are. This is the way I usually go to get to the Apple store. Oh, they tore down what was that building that was there? They tore it down. Used to be a building here. Shibuya is really changing fast. Right now, Shibuya Station, the back part of it, is under heavy construction, and they're gonna have it, I guess it's gonna be another year or so before it's finished, but the new Shibuya Station is gonna be really impressive looking. Like, that's when you know that the Olympics are almost here, when Shibuya Station is finished. There used to be a Uniqlo. Oh, this is a Uniqlo, okay. It's still here. That's where I buy my socks and underwear. All right. Because nothing else fits. Clothing for Japanese sizes, for me, the shoulders are usually too narrow. The arms aren't long enough, so I can never buy shirts here. But socks and underwear, okay. Oh. All right, so it's gonna move on this way here. I don't want any copyright music because it's probably copyrighted music, so I'm just gonna not gonna show that to you, but there's no copyrighted music, okay? I'm gonna keep talking like this to keep the copyrighted music from ruining this live stream. The Apple Store is gone. This used to be where the Apple Store was. The Apple Store's out of business? What? So the Apple Store is gone. What did they do to it? Why would they? There's Ichimaru Q. So Apple Store's gone. That was news. That's news to me. That was information. I actually need to get this iPhone fixed. It says here. Please visit apple.com. Oh, so they're renovating it and go to Omotesando Apple Store. Naruhodo. Wow, people still use phone booths. Ooh, tsukatte. Are you using it? Nobody really uses a phone booth. I was like, are they using a phone booth? Wow. First of all, they still exist. Second of all, are they using a phone booth? Very cool. Mujirushi has a cafe. Very popular store abroad. I'm seeing more and more of them, but the one in Shibuya has a second floor cafe. There's people hang out there. And Rakuten has a cafe. This is crazy. Everybody wants to have a cafe and be in the cafe business. Really? All right. Here's a Disney store. All right, I'm gonna cross the street and go back. I'm gonna go back around. I'm looping around. I'm going past Loft. The Loft is a store I used to go to a lot. I used to go to a lot when I first moved to Japan because they had, oh, that looks good. Look at this. They took like a loaf of bread and just they cut it up, they deep fried it or something, and they put it back in. That's just really interesting. So they took all of the toast from inside, cut it up into cubes, and then put it back in there. That's really creative. I never thought about that. Oh, Japanified pasta. Very nice. All right, so this is the Loft here. I believe it's still the Loft. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna be doing this tour for a little bit longer. Maybe another 10 minutes. We're gonna loop around through Dogenzaka. Then we're gonna conclude this super awesome Shibuya walkthrough. It's nice to share this experience with you. This is one of the places that a lot of people wanna go through. And I'm trying to find what's so attractive about it. What makes this place so special? And I think you can tell by the feeling that you get when you're here. It's just a lot of energy. Oh, there's a parking garage. And the car goes inside this tower somehow. I've always been fascinated with Japanese parking garages. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna cut across to Dogenzaka. I know my way around. I'm a Shibuya Master. Self-proclaimed Shibuya Master. I should have to point that out. The thing with being a Shibuya Master is that you have to always be here to find out what's new, because the area is changing at light speed. It's really changing fast, and you can never keep up with it all unless you are here. And I live on the other side of the city, so I'm not here enough to make it to be a master. So I'm a self-proclaimed master of disaster. All right, here we go. We're gonna go to the other side now. This is Yamada Denki, or Lobby, but it's really Yamada Denki, and it's a big electronics store. Amazon.com might be cheaper. I'm just saying, Amazon.co.jp is probably cheaper. You know, I want to tell you this story really quickly. There's this location right here. Do you see? Now this location right there, they had a lot of restaurants have been. Oh, sorry, I'm too close here. Right here, a lot of restaurants have been in this building. When I first came to Japan, are you listening? Now what is this? Kamakura soup with noodles. Okay. All right, Kamakura soup with noodles. Looks like a good bowl of ramen. Oh, look at all the people in there. Oh, wow. Wow, that's quite a menu. Looks good. All right, so I got a story about this location. Over the last 20 years that I've been here in Japan, this restaurant, this location has changed, I think, about 20 times. I'm serious. Every year there's something new in this location. When I first came here, this was Jackie Chan's Ramen. Jackie Chan, who loves Japan, he's here quite often. He had a ramen shop here. It wasn't that good. I guess he was just getting royalties off of using his name for the noodle shop, but Jackie Chan's Ramen used to be here. Now it's Kamakura. Just an interesting side story. But it's a doomed location. It always goes out of business. All right. Wow. Oh, I think maybe we can cut through this Don Quixote. Shibuya's Don Quixote is pretty massive. This is a mega donkey. It's pretty big. Oh, this is gone. This is gone. That used to be Outback Steakhouse. Outback Steakhouse is gone. Who knew? All right, I'm not a Shibuya Master. Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm like in the middle of streaming. You found me. Were you like looking for me?
I saw you and I was like, I seen that.
Oh, really?
Before, yeah.
Oh, I've seen me too. How? Where? Hi, where?
How's it going? Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We make videos for Red Post actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Hi, I'm John.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, you live here?
Yeah, I sent you a message a while ago on I think your page. I don't know. I also do YouTube stuff.
Oh, cool.
On the media production.
Oh, here you go. Oh, you want to plug it?
Hello, how's it going?
What's your YouTube channel?
TOKYObrah, and I make videos for Red Post, so on Facebook mostly. That's my main job, and she's in all the videos. So.
Oh, hello. We have about 450 people watching.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, my hair's done enough for this.
That's why I wear a hat, because I always messed
are you
up.
just showing them Shibuya?
Yeah, I'm just walking around, you know. This is a nice time of night because the sun has just set and it's still kind of light, but the lights have come on.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Cool. Nice
have
to
a good
meet
live
you.
stream, yeah.
Yeah. We're doing pretty good, right? You having fun? Yeah. Just kind of hanging out. I'll check out your channel. I'm sorry if you messaged me, I didn't reply.
It's
because you got
a while ago though, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool though, yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good
Awesome.
day. Enjoy the
Yeah.
rest of your trip, man.
Oh, yeah, I'll enjoy the rest of my trip here. Take care.
Yeah.
Have fun. Cool. I like that when people stop to say hi. I feel bad though, because if you did leave me a message and I didn't reply, I feel bad because I try to reply to everybody, but there's no way I can keep up because it's just impossible. It's like a full-time job to reply to messages. But he was very nice. Yeah, I definitely check out his channel. I will when I get home. Okay, so now we're here in the other side of Shibuya. This side is a little bit wider, as you can see. The street is made for cars, not people. This is the Tokyo Honten. This is the Tokyo department store, the main department store. In the summer, they have a beer garden on the top, which is really nice. I'm gonna get out of the middle of the street. Behind me is this Mega Don Quixote. Do you see it right there? The Mega Don Quixote is brand new, and there used to be a location this way, right there used to be Don Quixote, and they moved locations now. I'm gonna cross the street. It's a red light on both sides. And we are... Is that Yahoo Mobile from Thomas Aiden? Yes. Actually, Yahoo is very big here in Japan still. Yahoo Japan is owned by SoftBank. SoftBank owns Sprint in the United States, and Yahoo Japan is a separate company to Yahoo USA. Yahoo Japan is successful. Yahoo USA is not. Totally different companies, just the same brand. Up there is Love Hotel Hill, and I'm not taking you there, don't worry. Or maybe you wanted to go there. Don't think so. I'm gonna shift gears and walk back now. Trekkers wanted to go to the Love Hotel. There's a lot of shady people up there. I don't think they'd be happy about the live streaming of, you know, a lot of people go up there to have love affairs, and they don't want their faces to be shown for good reason. Although we want to show them, they don't want it, and you have to respect what other people want. Now I'm gonna cut across this street. That's Shibuya Station right there. We've walked all the way around, and now we're going this way. Dr. Zark, thank you. Dr. Zark. I just gotta, dude. All right, two things. Number one, I'm not going to a Love Hotel with $10. That's not enough. That'll get me like 5 minutes. Now they charge in blocks of 3 hours. The typical price. All right, Love Hotels have something called a rest and a stay. There's two categories. Don't ask me how I know this because I'm not telling you. Now a rest is usually blocks of about 3 hours, so you can stay in the Love Hotel for 3 hours. I guess that's the normal amount of time for whatever they do there. And then there's the rest. And when I first came to Japan, when I traveled with my girlfriend at the time, we were young. We would stay in Love Hotels after 10 p.m. They have something called a stay, and you can stay there at a reduced price. So it's usually like 5,000 yen to 10,000 yen. And the rooms are pretty nice. They have karaoke machines, jacuzzis, among other stuff. Love Hotel is a theme that I might do on the main channel this year. Okay, now, this is Dogenzaka area. And this street is a really small pedestrian alley. This is the first Taco Bell that opened up about 3 years ago. It was a big deal, and now it's not. The line to get a taco here was 4 hours. The problem and the reason why nobody's here anymore, Taco Bell, if you're listening, all right, the reason why nobody is in your line anymore and it's empty is because you charge too much money for a very small menu with like 5 items, okay? And everyone who likes Taco Bell likes the dollar menu and likes the other items. You don't have it here. So sorry, Taco Bell, I will not go to your overpriced Oh. Hello. You're welcome. Oh, it's an adult shop, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm too young for that. Okay, so yeah, what I was saying about Taco Bell is that it's a very disappointing experience to go to Taco Bell Japan. I'd rather make the tacos myself. Whoa, meat! Nice to meet you. It looks like aged meat. Wow, they have the price tags in here. This Kobe Gyu rib roast. So that's Kobe beef. And this is Kobe beef rib roast. Both of these, it says here. Right here, you can see it, right? Kobe Gyu rib roast. Interesting. And they have a bunch of other cuts. I used to come here for yakiniku a lot. And see the yakiniku restaurant in there now. And the menu is pretty good. They have a lot of, this is Kuro Wagyu. Omori, a big plate of Kuro Wagyu. So this place looks pretty good. This alley is famous for having yakiniku. There's a lot of yakiniku restaurants here. You can smell it. Barbecue. You can smell it. Getting hungry. Ah, Tetsu. This is where Peter and I had a tsukemen a couple of months ago at Tokyo Dome. Peter and I had a tsukemen. Wow, that looks super spicy. All right, there's a question about Kobe beef. All beef is sort of aged. They don't, you know, kill it and then just eat it right away. I think it takes about a month before it's actually eaten. This is what they told me at when I did the episode on it. So all beef is sort of aged, but more and more aged beef is becoming a thing. All right, now you can see the hill. They call it Love Hotel Hill. And that's a Love Hotel up there. And you can see the blinking lights. That's a Love Hotel up there. Hotel Diamond. So, yeah. All right, now we're on the other side of Shibuya. This is a hill. It's goes along with 246, Route 246. Thank you, Nosh. I have eaten at that Kobe yakiniku twice. Wow, have you? It looks good, actually. I was sort of surprised. It looks really good. I'm gonna have to check it out. I used to go to yakiniku in this alley like several times a year, but I haven't been around for a while. All right, there's Shibuya Station down there in the distance. Do you see it? You can see all the people. We're up on the hill now. If you go straight this way, you get to Sangenjaya and Futako Tamagawa, and then eventually to Kanagawa Prefecture. I guess it's about 10 kilometers if you go this way, you get to Kanagawa, which is not Tokyo anymore. So we're pretty close on the edge. Again, right up here. All right, we're gonna be ending this tour in about 5 minutes. Thanks for watching the Fukushima. By the way, I just uploaded a video on the main channel, the Fukushima onsen bath episode. It's doing really well. About 70,000 views in the first day, so thank you for watching that. I'll put a link in this video as well because I put a lot of time and effort. I don't know if people know how much how much effort goes into making those videos. So when you watch a video, please like it or just leave a little comment in it, because it's a lot of work to do that. So I just want you to know that. I edit it. I still do all the work myself. So I appreciate that very much. So I'm actually standing off the ground on a flower bed. Akira A, thank you very much. My husband and I love your videos so much. Hopefully we can meet you someday. Yeah. I'm trying to do more and more meetups. That would be really cool. I'm gonna do a couple of them this summer. So if you're here in Japan during the cherry blossoms and in the summer, I think I'm gonna do some meetups. So I think there's a definite possibility. All right. I used to go to that Dubliners pub too. It's got a nice view. They get live music in there. All right, now one more place, last place. All right, I promise you we're ending this because I gotta go home. Last place. Now this is the Marx, what is that building called? Marx something. This is the other side of Shibuya Station. It's kind of a shopping mall. This is where the Inakashira line runs and a couple other lines. Shibuya is a crossroads with maybe like a dozen train lines go through this area. I usually take the Hanzamon line and the JR Yamanote line, and the other ones I don't use to get to Shibuya. But I also want to show you one thing. It's loud, isn't it? Dude, this is totally too loud. There's no like sound pollution laws in Japan. You can just blast things from speakers here. I have this is a one-day pass. And there's two subway lines in Tokyo. One of them is Toei and the other one is Metro. I live on the Toei subway line. This is a Toei one-day pass. But the thing I like about these are 700 yen or about $7. But the thing I like about it is that you can take the buses. I use this for all day, but you can use the subway, the Toei subway line, and you can take the buses. And if you learn about Tokyo's buses, it actually connects a lot of places where there aren't any subways. Like, for example, Shibuya to Roppongi. If you wanted to go from Shibuya to Roppongi, there's a bus on the back of the station that takes you to Roppongi in like 10 minutes. You can walk it in 40, but there's no direct train line from Shibuya to Roppongi. Roppongi is kind of an inconvenient place from this area of the city. All right, now, oh gosh, I've eaten ramen here too. It looks like it's closed. Oh no, it's open. It smells ramen-y. Shuichi Takumi, thank you very much, my friend. Just giving you a little bit of the vibe around the Shibuya station. We have survived sunset. It is now full-on evening. Once again, this is the other side of Shibuya Station. And in this, it's a lot of lower buildings. This is the Marx Tower. I think that's what it's called. Here's the Keio Inokashira line. This is the entrance to another one of Shibuya's stations. There's a Keio line. It's just, JR is not the only line, all right? You got the Keio line, the Odakyu line, you have the metros, the Toei, JR, Odakyu. There's at least a dozen train lines. There's Tobu. So there's no end to the complexity of what is the infrastructure of this city. Oh wow, they're cooking something in there. Oh, I think there's a yakitori place. I think they cook it outside, and that you can see the smoke wafting out. I like this area. Oh, that is this it? Guess I got the windows. Oh yeah, look. Oh yeah. Usually the window's open and the smoke's wafting outside, but it's all inside right now. Oh man. I'm gonna have to get Jennifer and Peter and bring them here for a yakitori dinner next time. This area of Shibuya is not nearly as crowded. I don't think a lot of tourists come to this side of the station, which is a shame, because this is where all of the non-touristy restaurants are. This is where locals will go on for client meetings or to go out and eat or go on a date. There's lots of places. This, if you go straight, you can see it gets dark. So this is the edge of Shibuya. If you keep going this way, you go to Daikanyama and Ebisu, which is the next stop. Next stop over. We've reached the end of Shibuya, and yeah, lots of little restaurants, lots of yakitori, lots of ramen shops, quick eats, places you can sit down. The prices are generally a little cheaper here. Let's see. You can get food by vending machine, which is cool. Oh, it's ramen. 730 yen for a bowl of ramen. Very cool. That was nice. I always wave to people. Oh, look at that little retro looking sign. Yoroshiku. A little teeny bar that you can get the serving in there. Yamagata. So another little izakaya. I like that. That looks nice inside. Lots of little places. I like this. I prefer this area of the city, or this area of Shibuya. There's another little ramen place. Oh, where's the kitchen in the master? He's got a lot of stuff on autopilot, I guess. He's autopiloting the broth, maybe. That's funny. There's a question, where can I leave my stuff? You can leave it in the lockers for more than a day, but you have to pay to get it out. Hold on a second. You can leave the stuff in the lockers, but you have to pay to get it out if it's over 24 hours. There are some left luggage places in Tokyo Station. There's places where you can send in Tokyo Station in the Nihonbashi exit. You want to write this down. In the Nihonbashi's exit of Tokyo Station, there is a place that you can send your luggage, meaning you arrive from the airport and you're going to spend the night, and then you're going to Kyoto, for example. You can put your bags there, your big bags, and send the bags to Kyoto, to the hotel, and just spend a couple of days without your big bags or having to worry about that. So your bags will go on to Kyoto, and the price is like $20 per bag or something. It's pretty reasonable, and you don't have to deal with lugging it around. Or you could even send it to the airport, I believe. There's lots of luggage solutions. So, you know what? Japan is so geared up now for the Olympics and for tourists. They are definitely ready for any kind of situation you throw at them. A lot of thought has gone into planning for those infrastructure for foreign visitors. Where's Waldo? Well, I found these four. Whoa. This is like an animation version of Hachiko. もう今生
放送で我々も撮ってるんですよ。
あ、そうですか。YouTuber ですよ。
わー
今630人見てる。
ホームランボーイズ。ホームランボーイズ。
こっちだ。
ホームランボーイズ。ホームランボーイズ。
あ、本当。
ホームランボーイズ。
すごいね。生なんですか？
あ、そうですね。629、31人見てる。
ハロー。
YouTuber ですか？
YouTuber です。
チャンネル教えて。
あ、ホームランボーイズ。
ホームラン
ホームランボーイズ。
ホームランボーイズ。
スペリングはどう？H
ME
Write this down.
HOME
Homeless boys.
Homeless boys.
No.
誰がホームレスボーイズ？ラン。
ホームラン
ベースボール。
Ah, yeah, home run boys. Home run boys.
Yeah.
Ah,
ホームレス
cool.
じゃない。ホームレスじゃない。
ホームレスじゃない。
家はあるよ。
私ホームレス。
あ、
すみません。
多いな。
I have no home.
Home
Run boys.
ホームランボーイズ。
何のチャンネル？音楽？
なんでしょうね。
バラエティ？
あ、バラエティ。
バラエティですね。
コメディアン。
コメディアンです。
Oh, あ、すごい。ああ、素晴らしい。
お名前なんです。
ホームランボーイズ、ホームランボーイズ、ほら、ホームランボーイズ。カタカナ、あ、チャンネル見たいです、来た。
本当？
カタカナでね、カタカナ、わかります。
カタカナで。あ、じゃあ、後で、I'm gonna write this in the description afterwards. 後で書きます。
お願いします。
渋谷を拠点に。
はい。
ホームランボーイズ。
ホームランボーイズ。They're really good at promoting this stuff. Hey. So 私のチャンネルは Only in Japan という。
Only in Japan。
Only in Japan。
いやちょっと
一緒にじゃあ見させていただきます。
見させてい
また？
ただきます。
あ、嬉しい。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
え
いやちょっと頑張ってください。生か。
うん。
いやすごい。
ありがとう。Bye bye, Homeland boys.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
That's Shibuya for you, you know? Cool. This is a really cool mural that I found. This has pretty much the essence of this area. Can you see it? We don't know what goes up on the roof, or what goes on up there, right? You see up here, there's lots of roofs around it. Apparently, this is what happens on the roofs in Shibuya. People sit there, they do magic shows, they flex their muscles. Apparently, you know, they do karate. There's a sumo wrestler up there. This is really interesting. I love this kind of art. I could look at this all day. I like how they do it. This is the construction for the new Shibuya Station that they're doing right now. It's reflected in this art here. Oh, look at this. This is funny. Oh, I love this. This is a reflection of what Shibuya is right now. UFO, aliens. I guess that's referring to me. It's okay. That's that building with the yakitori, I think, that we passed. Very cool. Soba shop, awesome. Look at all the people. This is Hachikō Crossing. Oh, there's Ichimaru Q, right? There's the Hachiko. Very cool. I love this. I guess you have to look for Waldo, or this doesn't look like a. Where's Waldo? I found my dinner. Very cool. What's inside there? Does anybody know the PIN number? Oh. Very cool. All right. Cool. So I'm going to go back towards the station. There's the home run boys. It's fun when you meet up with other people that aren't camera shy, you know, that are pretty cool about being on the show. It's the stuff like that that makes live streaming really fun, because you can't edit that out, and I wouldn't want to. It's just that spontaneous moments that you just go with, and you work with that. It's just too much fun. So I love this channel. All right, this is another izakaya. Looks good. All right, and now we're back. We're back at Shibuya Station. Vintendo. Hi John, I love your videos so much. I binge rewatched them all. Thank you. I'm hoping to come down to Japan in December. Cool. You know, I'm gonna do more and more meetups. So I regret that a lot of people have been sending me messages to meet them for lunch and stuff like that. I just don't have the time to do that. But I think if we can do events where I can meet many people that want to meet up at the same time, I think that's more fun for everybody, because, you know, I like to meet a lot of people, and then if people are meeting all the other people, it kind of takes the stress off me too, you know. It's hard to I met up with one fan, and we had nothing in common, and it was pretty uncomfortable. He was really shy, and he seemed really lively on the email messages, and I went to hang out, and it was really unusual. So I mean, like, if there were other people there, it might have been more fun. Oh, Mark City. Yeah, that's what this is called, Mark City. Yeah. And back here is a maze of restaurants that I just showed you. And guess where we are, everybody? We are back at Hachikō Crossing. What a tour this has been. What a tour this has been. So we're gonna cross Hachiko one more time, and then we're gonna say our goodbyes. Very cool, very cool. I'm taking the Hanzomon line. What line are you taking? There's the Keio line, there's the Metro, there's the JR. There's the 100 yen Hachiko bus that takes you around in the area. Well, it's just one big... Oh, we got about 1 minute before everybody starts crossing. No, less than that, like 10 seconds. I love the new taxis here. They look like UK taxis, do you see that? So Tokyo has changed like their taxis. Some of them are bigger to accommodate more luggage. All right, here's the crossing. Last chance, everybody, enjoy it. Just a Yamanote line going by in the distance. Cool! Yamanote line going towards Shinjuku. Tokyo, this is Tokyo. There's always a few people, they think they can make it, but the traffic starts really fast. You see that? Do not cross when the light is red. I've seen people almost get hit. I've seen people almost get hit, and it's kind of scary. The cars do start come flying through here. If it's red, don't start crossing the street. You can't make it. That's as far as it goes. There you go. So you feel the vibe, huh? You feel the vibe? Because this is the time where I gotta say goodbye. Because I got stuff to do. We've been going on for almost an hour. It's sad to say goodbye. But you know, I'm always doing another live stream, so it's not like it's forever. Subscribe! Subscribe and hit the notification button, and then you'll be able to see more. That's why at the end I always put that little subscription button. So we can meet again. Oh, there's a Yamanote line. How did they write the graffiti up there? 10 foot, Wanto, slow, rev. I don't know what that means. Kids, stay in school. Your graffiti really stinks. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching this live stream. I appreciate all the support that you've given me. We started a new year. Dr. Zart, thank you. Thank you for the goodbye super chat. We've started a new year, 2018. This is so exciting, and I'm just getting warmed up, okay? We got so much content in store. I'm gonna be traveling again soon. I'm gonna be taking you to every single corner of Japan. So your support is definitely necessary. So thank you, everybody. I'll see you in the next live stream. I'm gonna turn it around, last 20 seconds. Enjoy Shibuya Hachiko Crossing and these Cupid's bottoms. Bye, everybody.